Hi YouTube, it's Deco Art 1. Long time no see, but I say that every video. Which means I probably only post once a year. So sad. So sorry. Anyway, wanted to give you an update. I have been painting a lot. So much that it's taking over all of my spare time, other than normal stuff, other stuff. But I've been painting a lot. I want to maybe show some of my artwork. A lot of times when I show things, people are like, oh, where's your website? No, I haven't had time to do the website. Yes, I own the domain. But no, I have not had time to do that because I'm busy. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe I'll be one of those people that once I kick the bucket, then maybe my artwork will be so sought after because I never sold it while I was alive. I don't know, but it's possible. Okay, so I'd like to come to you today to just give you a little wine review. I collect wine reviews, and I have my favorites, and I have ones that I would never drink again if somebody paid me. Would not drink again. So I thought it would be kind of nice to actually show my favorites every now and again. So I'd like to give you my favorite that has been my favorite for a little bit now. And yeah, so without further ado, Beringer Red Moscato. As you can see, I have been enjoying this one. Anyway, Beringer Red Moscato. I love the Beringer brand. I always have. Years ago, I used to, when I first started getting into wine, I used to have art shows in my house, and I always used to serve Beringer's White Zinfandel. Right. Back then, I believe, I'm trying to think, what was my favorite year? I had a favorite year because I don't know if people know or not, but each year the batches are different. I mean, they really taste different. I could taste the difference. And one particular year, oh gosh, I'm trying to think of what, I want to say it's 2002. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I think it was either 2002. It couldn't have been 2007. I want to say it's 2002. I don't know. But I know it wasn't 2012. So it had to be either 2002 or 2007. Let's go with 2. 2002 had the most wonderful batch of Beringer's White Zinfandel. That was my go-to. That was what I drank all the time because it was just delicious. To me, it was smooth. It was pleasing to the palate. It was fruity yet light. It didn't make you feel like you were going to be sick. It didn't give you a headache. The next morning you could function. And it still give you a little slight buzz, which I love. Anyway, the thing was, at one point I couldn't find it anymore. I couldn't find that year, and I said, well, I guess that's it. They don't have it anymore. But one day I saw this, not a review. It was a gentleman who has a radio show. I can't even remember his name. But he said something that made me think, because like I said, Beringer's White Zinfandel was my go-to. But I listened to this guy who was a radio announcer, radio personality. I want to say I don't know, it might not have been Ricky Smiley. It might be somebody else. I can't even remember. It's been so many years since I heard it. But he said on one of his shows that people who don't know what to drink or order, they order White Zinfandel. And that kind of annoyed me a little bit. Just because I was like, well, I'm a White Zinfandel drinker. So what you saying? I don't know what to drink? Or I don't have any knowledge about wine? That got me thinking. Not that I should try every one in the book, but that did make me think maybe I should try different things, just because I shouldn't be, focused on one item when there might be something better out there that I don't know about it because I haven't tried to explore. So I started to try different wines, and I was like, vinegar, and I mean all kinds of crazy, awful wines, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I said, okay, let's take a step back. I said, I loved Beringer's white. Then let me try something else Beringer does. Then maybe I like it. I've come to the conclusion I like almost everything Beringer makes. And I'm like, that's interesting, because I've tried different brands, and I'm like, why is it that that's the only one that I find like it's always smooth, it's always pleasing to the palate? I don't know. So one day I went around the wine store, because now I have a few places I go and I actually explore even more. Years later, this is what, if it was 2002, okay, so I've been exploring for a good 12 years or whatever. So anyway, I started, what was I saying? It's the wine. Anyway, it's good. Sweet, yet light, not too light, because it is red, but it is pleasing and smooth. Okay, anyway, I was trying to remember, so I started exploring Beringers, and I like them all. I have tried them all, and then I said, okay, I was trying all the ones, and I forgot the one that starts with a C, Cheyenne or Cheyenne. I don't even know what it's called. It's some with a C and an H, and it's light green or green around the label. All of Beringers, for some reason, they have these white labels, but then around the edges, you'll see a different color. The one that I'm trying to pronounce starts with a C, I know, and it has green around the edges instead of this red, like this red Moscato. Okay. That was good. I didn't know what kind of combination it was, but it was a good wine. Of course, I tried White Zen again, and many years later, and I was like, oh, that one was nice too. Still a little bit different than what I remember as in 2002, but still very tasty. So then I started exploring different things. I found pink Moscato first. Very nice. Lighter than the red, but nice. So I was like, ooh. And then when they saw red Moscato, let me try it. It's great. I've been hooked ever since. Okay, but that didn't stop me from exploring. I also tried the red Cabernet. Very nice. I like that one. I'm not a just plain red wine drinker, but I liked it. I thought it was cool. It was, different. It was definitely a red, not a Moscato, not a Zinfandel, but it was good. I really liked it. So I was like, man, I just love Beringers. I think that's what it is, because I have tried other things. I'm sorry, Sutter Homes. I could not drink. I'm sorry. I can't drink Sutter Homes. No. It's too acidy. Acidy? Yeah, it leaves like in your throat. I can't deal with that. Beringer's smooth, Sutter Home, and I've tried lots of other ones. Anyway, Beringer's is the smoothest to me. Then I realized something. I went one of my travels to the wine store. I realized that I had to use my reading glasses because I'm old as dirt. And I looked at the label's fine print, and I said, why is it that I have to, all the rest of the wine seems so weak? What is it like? Seem like I'm drinking Kool-Aid or something. Why is it? So one day I said, well, I'm going to read the labels, right? So I get my reading glasses. I go to the wine store, and I'm starting to look and everything. And what is it? Beringer says alcohol 11.5% by volume. Now there it is. It's got more alcohol. Lord, I'm a lush. It's a terrible shame, but it's true. I must be a lush because all the rest of them, I think they're horrible. This one's great because it's got more alcohol in it. Get you twisted. So, the bottom line is, by Beringer's, it is my friend. And that's my review on Beringer's Red Moscato.